Welcome back to another episode of APL Agroforestry Power Ladies. Today we're here with Tracy for another interesting story about how she came to know agroforestry. So today, Tracy,
yes,
I would love to ask you some questions about how did you come to know agroforestry and where did you learn it from? So I guess where did you start?
Oh, me to start agroforestry, I learned it from Beth and Lan Institute. So when I was at home, I had that eagerness of joining farming. So when I finished my course, during the second year when we were finishing our course, that's when the agroforestry project came in. By then we were about to end our cycle, but a good thing, we managed to have that chance to be part of the establishing of agroforestry. So I getting to know agroforestry, it was through Beth and Lan Institute. Yeah, and through that, we managed to establish it. It was a bit tiresome because at first, before establishing it, we could see some of the colleagues. So they could have designs. The designs could contain a lot of things, for instance, the pineapples, the cassava, the banana. So it was a bit confusing if you could see it on the paper. So we are like, this thing can't happen. You can't put all this thing on one piece of land. But when the day reached, our director, together with the team, they introduced us to the system and they told us how it works. Then we did it practically. And in the system, when we are doing it, we are still doubting. Some of us were like, these things, we are really wasting our time. They won't perform well. But our surprise, when the things started growing up, it was just like a miracle. So from then, I started loving the system.
So, like, I guess at BLI, you learned a lot of different things. Like, you learned about animals, you learned about soil, you learned about just whatever you learned.
Yeah.
Why was agroforestry the thing that you continued on with?
Oh, okay. I loved everything at BLI because we have integral ecology. Everything is interconnected. We can't live without other things. If you're a farmer, when you are farming maybe vegetables, bananas, you need to have an animal. So that it gives you manure, also you give it peeling. So everything is interconnected. But what made me to get interested in agroforestry, it was its uniqueness. First of all, we are trying to mimic the forest. That's some kind of a unique thing. Most of us outside in our communities, we don't regard like maybe copying the forest, we just plant. But in agroforestry, it showed me that concern of mimicking the forest. And also the other things, all things, it is self-sustained. Like it has already its fertilizing plants. You get the food throughout the whole year, food security. There is conservation of the environment and also income generation. So it covered all the things that I was learning at BLI, and I was like, this is the right thing I should do. Then the other thing, in our community, most of the people do the farming that we are doing at BLI. So I was like, what new farming system am I going to take to them? Because they will say, yes, Tracy, you have been studying. We need to see something. Yeah, I could tell them about the organic. Yeah, it's a bit new, but they already know about it. But I saw this was the right thing that when I go back, I'm like, let us do regenerative agroforestry. Everyone will be like, what is that? You start showing them. Yeah, so I got interested in it. I was like, this is one thing that I can take back to my community. Yeah, together with other things that I learned at BLI.
So now that you're seeing agroforestry here in conversation with farming back in the community, how do you see those coming together?
The communities, how they do the agroforestry. Yeah, here in regenerative, okay, we plant some fertilizing plants, for instance, the caliandra, the lucina, but in the community they don't. So they just do banana, coffee, that's all. They don't regard about conserving the environment. They only consider their well-being. Then the other thing is also the space utilization. If you look at our communities, if you go into a banana coffee system, you find that there is a lot of space that is left unused. But in regenerative, all the space is utilized. So me going back home, maybe I will try to teach them. They already know about agroforestry, but I'll try to bring in those principles of regenerative agroforestry. Yeah.
So how do you see people responding to that?
Yeah, as me, at Beth and Lan Institute, I managed to get an opportunity to be part of the community outreach. So in most cases, we go back and then we do sensitization of agroforestry. At first place, as I told, even us, it was a bit complicated. So when we go to the communities, people are like, what kind of system is this? You mean we're going to plant maize, beans, cassava, pineapples together with banana, papaya? No, it's impossible. So at first place, they're like, no, it can't. But in the process, you tell them that we do consider the measurements. Yeah, we consider the measurements and also the canopy, the stratification, how the plants will be able to get the light, the nutrients, and also conserving the environment. So through the process, they come picking slow by slow. Even some are a bit surprised, like, you tell us to dig a banana hole. For us here, a banana has to be big, but for you, tell us just to dig a small hole. And they're like, no, you try to explain to them, no, a banana, it's from like up where some kind of like
It's the top
on the surface. Yeah, so even though you give it a big hole, with time it will come up. So people's response is a bit good. At first it's somehow they are a bit confused, but with time they just keep on appreciating. And more so the utilization of land. Everyone is just amazed. Banana, beans, yet for us we only plant beans here and it's over, but you show us that we can plant all those kind of things. So I think they are picking up, and wherever we go, they're like interested. Like, can you give us more? I need also to do the same like this. I've been doing it, but in a wrong way. So their response is positive.
That's really good. Thank you for the work you're doing.
Yeah, yeah.
So, just out of curiosity, for you yourself, how have your passions been influenced by agroforestry?
I personally, I'm going to first give a small story. When I was still young, I never liked farming. Yeah, so farming, it will be like kind of hobby. Maybe when I don't have anything to do, I could go, but to take it like a serious thing, no? And I remember when we were still young, okay, we were like three, me and my friends. So like, what do you want to be? One could say I want to be a doctor. I could say I want to be a pilot. Then one of our friends was like, me, I want to be a farmer. We all laughed. We're like, look at this one. How can you say you want to be a farmer? Of all the good things in the world. But during COVID-19, I came to realize that farming is the only way to go. Most of the people who had big shops, expensive arcades, they were closed. They went to lockdown. But it was only farmer. Because if you did die of COVID, you could die of food. So it was only a farmer who was left standing. So this inspired me a lot. I was like, really, a farmer is an important person. Yeah, also a doctor. I don't say that others are not important, but the key word, without food, we all die. Yeah. So I was like, really, a farmer is really a good person in this world. So all of us, we need to love it. We don't have to say that it's only for some people. So this made me to love farming, and thus I came to be alive. Coming to be alive, I found agroforestry. So I loved it. But for me, my passion was singing. So when I was still back home, my grand would say, but your songs you sing, most of them, they are, secular songs. There is no educative songs. So when I sat down, I was like, I want to be a singer. What kind of songs should I be singing? Then when I went into agroforestry together with BLI, I came up with something. I was like, yes, we need to teach people about regenerative agroforestry. But still, the more we talk, people will just see and just leave them there. But the music, it has a way, it touches their mind. So it's like, I can start singing songs. So agroforestry inspired me to be an artist. Yeah, for singing education songs.
Wow.
Yeah.
So could you give us some small a cappella?
Yeah, sure. Why not? Yeah. So I have done a lot of songs, but maybe I'll sing one. Yeah, my stage name is Easy for a moment. So it goes like this. I have one called For Practical and another one for A Better World. The first one is for A Better World. Okay. Is the girl I care for Mother Earth, 'cause this is a common home for you, me, all of us. Come on everyone, let's love our earth, 'cause what we have in common, it's a call for you and me to save the future generation. Global warming, flooding, pollution, all this put a life in danger, but it's not too late. We can come together and make a better world. Through regenerative agroforestry, we can make a better world through regenerative agroforestry. We can make a better world.
Wow.
Yeah.
Thank you, Tracy.
Yeah. So I also have this one for practical, but it's in Luganda. Should I?
Yes.
It's your girl Easy. Tukuma butonde. Villain TV, yes boss. Lelo somesa kunya fensi tususe nati okumonona chokanga yatuwa emmere ate era natuwa omuka gwetuusa zalawa agamba nti oli practical chokanga okozesa kemiko osobola okufuna emmere n'otabalirira buwuka buli mu ttaka nyafensi ali maziga anti ebibira tubyonoonye bwenkiiko nga samiti zikoleddwa naye kyekiddako practical tubeere practical practical mu bye tukola fyonna tube practical. Yeah, it's in Luganda, but it also indicates like caring for our mother earth. We need to be practical, not just words, but we need to put it into practice.
Wow. Thank you so much, Tracy.
Yeah,
those are really cool.
Sure.
Yeah.
I'm just upcoming.
Yeah. You're doing really good work. So earlier you mentioned this place called BLI.
Yeah.
Can you talk a little bit about more BLI? What is it? Is it like, is it a place you went? Is it a shop? Is it what?
Yeah, BLI, it's just an abbreviation. So it's called Birth and Learn Institute. So it's an institute where they teach young youth and all the people of all categories about farming, how we can care for our mother earth. In this system, we don't deal with synthetic fertilizers, so we are mainly concerned on organic. It was formed by 3 priests as they were making their anniversary. So they were like, what can we give back to God and also the people for the good things that God has done for us? One said, how do you see if we protect the environment? One was like, yeah, that's really true. We need to protect the environment, but we also need to educate people. If we protect the environment and we don't educate the people will destroy the environment.
Yeah, that's true.
So another one came up with education. Then another one was like, yes, there is need of education and also environment. But still, if you don't teach people how to make money, all this will be just a total mess. So they came up with the 3 E's: environment, education, and economics. Yeah, that's some of the things that maybe make our lives. Then they were also inspired by the stories from the Bethany stories of Martha, Lazarus, and Mary. So in the Bible, most of them who know about the Bible, there is a story of Lazarus who was resurrected from the dead. So in our institute, we have a Lazarus forest, which was about to get destroyed or distracted. Yeah, or the forest. Yeah. Okay, deforestation was being carried out in that forest. Yeah. So Birth and Learn Institute came up to rebuild, to enrich the forest. As they resurrected Lazarus, so also as we are resurrecting the forest. Another one was Martha, and Martha was a bit hardworking in the story. So also there in Birth and Learn Institute, we also consider hardworking, like for instance, doing things that can bring money. For instance, if they are vegetables, we plant them in large quantities. If they are plants, fertilizers, so that we sell them. Another one was Mary, and in the story of Lazarus, Mary was a bit too close to Jesus, so every time she could be listening to Jesus. So also us in Mary, we try to learn everything that we can put into practice. Yeah, and it's located in Nandere. Nandere village in Luwelo. And we call upon all people from all categories of the world to come and maybe have some course there, because it changed my life according to the mindset I had before. When I haven't yet reached that BLI, it's not the same as I am. When I was still back home, I couldn't think of singing, maybe writing songs. But when I came to Bethany, I came to know about how I can be an artist of environment, and also I came to know about regenerative agroforestry. Yeah, so I just call upon all people who would wish to be part of Birth and Learn Institute. For more information, one can go to our website www.birthandlearninstitute.org.
Wow, that's really cool. Sounds like a place that really inspired you.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because I had lost hope before. I was like, what will I be on earth? I was like, because by then we are in COVID, all the education was put on hold. I had to go to some kind of like working, but still my journey was not that very so kind of giving hope. But when I came to Bethany, I had that hope in me. Yeah.
That's really good. Yeah, we need that kind of hope in this world too.
Yeah, and I know there are many youth, many people outside there like, I can't do anything. But if you come to Bethany Land Institute, I think you'll be a great leader. Yeah, because we believe that everyone is a leader and a servant leader.
Okay, thank you so much for watching with us. This has been APL Agroforestry Power Ladies, and we've had a great interview with Bavidia Tracy about just her story of how she came to learn about agroforestry and how it's inspired her to pursue her own passions and to change the world today. Tracy,
yes,
could you give us just some small words, just of encouragement or just advice to your fellow viewers?
Yeah, sure. Yeah, as I talked about Bethany, so from Bethany it's where I learned about Laudato Si, an encyclical letter from the late Pope Francis, and it's like showing the cry of Mother Earth. Like he was comparing the cry of Mother Earth to the cry of the poor. So the message I can give to people outside there, it's not yet too late. Yes, many things have been changed. For instance, our soils are no longer fertile. The rains, when they come, they are really heavy. When it shines, it shines a lot. But it's not too late. We as human beings, we can come and stand together as a team and we make a better world. It's not yet too late. Me and you, together with her, we can make this world a better world through regenerative agroforestry. Let us try to work with Earth rather than being self-centered.
Yeah, that's so true. Like in this world today, we are not without hope. We have each other and we have Mother Earth to be working with. And she can teach us a lot of things, like she's taught us through agroforestry. So thank you so much, Tracy.
You're welcome.
And thank you for watching.
Yeah, and that's the last one that I will say. What kind of world are we leaving to the people outside there? To the generations to come, because you're not the last generation. So it's we who are still alive who have to make a better generation to come, as our ancestors made it good for us. So the same, we need to do it for those to come after us. So everyone, you can use your talent. I am using my voice. Maybe you can be talented in something else. Still, you can use it to change this world for a better environment to all.
Yeah, that is so true, and that is so encouraging. Thank you, Tracy.
Okay.
And thank you so much to all of you who are watching. We hope to see you next time in another episode of Agroforestry Power Ladies. So make sure to like and subscribe and hit the notification bell so you can be alerted for any next videos that we may be uploading. Thank you.